If you're building a web UI today, two very different platforms keep coming up, Angular and Blazor. One bets everything on TypeScript and the browser's JavaScript engine. The other lets you build the whole thing in C#. Let's go from zero to pro. Angular is a TypeScript framework from Google. You write components in TypeScript, Angular compiles that down to plain JavaScript, and the browser runs it directly with its built-in JS engine. No extra runtime, no extra download beyond your own code. It's been the backbone of enterprise single-page apps for over a decade, with a huge ecosystem and an opinionated CLI to match. Blazor lets you skip JavaScript entirely and write your UI in C#. It comes in two flavors. Blazor Server keeps your components running on the server and streams UI updates down to the browser over a persistent connection. Blazor WebAssembly instead ships an actual .NET runtime into the browser, compiled to WebAssembly, so your C# runs client-side just like Angular's JavaScript does. That split changes what actually happens when a user clicks a button. In Angular, everything, state, rendering, logic, already lives in the browser, so a click is handled instantly, locally. Blazor WebAssembly works the same way once it's loaded because the .NET runtime is sitting right there in the browser too. Blazor Server is different. Every click is a message sent over the wire to the server and a UI patch sent back, so the browser is really just a thin display for logic that never left the server. The ecosystems reflect their age and audience. Angular has a decade of libraries, tooling, and Stack Overflow answers behind it, plus RxJS for anything reactive. Blazor's real advantage is different. It's not more mature, it's more unified. The same C# model classes, the same validation logic, the same team on both your API and your UI, with no language switch in between. Here's the gotcha both hosting models hide in their own way. Blazor Server feels fast because so little gets downloaded up front, but that speed depends entirely on a live connection. Drop the network for even a few seconds mid-click, and the whole UI can freeze or disconnect, forcing a reload. Angular never has that problem because it's already fully loaded and running locally. Blazor WebAssembly avoids the connection dependency the same way Angular does, but it pays for that by shipping a real .NET runtime down to the browser first, a noticeably heavier initial load than Angular's leaner JavaScript bundle. So which one fits depends on what you're optimizing for. Angular earns its place on large teams already invested in TypeScript, projects that need a deep bench of mature component libraries, or anything that has to keep working smoothly on shaky connections. Blazor earns its place on C# and .NET shops that want one language end-to-end, sharing real code between back-end and front-end instead of maintaining the same logic twice. The real choice was never which framework is objectively better, it's which runtime model and language investment actually fits your team. Angular trades a JavaScript learning curve for maturity and connection independence. Blazor trades some of that ecosystem depth for a single language across your whole stack. That's Blazor versus Angular, from zero to pro.